Alright, what's up, everybody? I'm AutoWord. I have a journey. I'm going on it, and I'm multitasking through things. I make music. You see that on Reverb, Mike the Mentalist. Or you can go to my Facebook, AutoWord, JM. Find me from there. Picture of the Nine Tails. For right now. Anywho, what I would like to talk about today is how how can I explain it? How you can say things developed. All right, establishment. That's what I've been saying all on Facebook lately. Establishment. How things established. No, there's gonna be a slide back and forth. I'm gonna keep bringing it back and forth while explaining, and then from there it is what it is. I'm just here to explain what I have to explain. Continuing on. Don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I have my theories, and this is why I'm here online. Anywho, alright. So peep this. Is it right or wrong that everything basically started here, down in Egypt? Alright? Everything started down in Egypt. Alright, that's where biblical stuff came from. And everything else. That's where it all started. Remember? Alright, down there in Jerusalem, whatever. You feel me? Alright, so that's how it goes. Evidently, obviously, to any person that sees or who can see, this is what you should see, and you most likely would agree. But alright, everything started there. Chances. Alright, everything developed. Now, okay, before I get into this, this is just basic, not detail. So I'm not gonna get into detail, so don't worry about detail. I'm just gonna explain what it is, and then it's done. But anyway, alright. Cultures. Everybody eventually had to migrate. That's what people do. We migrate. Alright? As time develops, cultures develop. Okay? So as those two progressed, everybody spread out to travel. Everybody posted religion. Oh yeah, I sort of say. So everybody set up shop here, everywhere else. Alright, probably about a couple hundred years, etc. Alright, couple lakes and stuff, so they, like Christopher Columbus, they thought the world was flat, so therefore eye level, then it's flat, then they can't continue on until they figure out more stuff, which is how boats and everything else started to develop. Alright, so through time, everything progressed. Indians, Arabs all over here, etc. Alright, climate change, we're up here. Everything in Russia. Alright, we're in a climate change zone. Alright, what happens when climate change? The body changes, just as well as evolution. Alright, so as time goes, they travel, Japan, they get to Japan, China, all that other stuff's right here. Moving on. Alright, now if anybody's ever paid attention in history class, you remember how up top and over there in Alaska was connected. They said that was connected at one point in time. Alright, so with that being connected, obviously, once again, time, culture, migration, that's what people do. Alright, so they go travel over here, boom. Alright, so everybody gets over here, they start going, traveling, wind conditions, and etc. Obviously, I don't know when Hawaii's over here, so whenever they discovered that, they discovered that. So anyhow, coming down here, they travel, they're investigating Rocky Mountains and all that, so they keep going, migration, time, etc. That continues on. Alright, this is where the establishment comes in. Everybody starts learning how to build boats and everything. Christopher Columbus jumps into the picture. That's when they start saying the world's flat and they don't know what's going on in that half, or they probably can't even see from that half. It doesn't even matter because they think the world's flat. Anywho, alright, since it started here, it gained bigger here. Bigger. Alright, cultures got here, bigger, etc. They're everywhere. They grow. That's what culture is. One of them. All right. So anywho, lights went off. Christopher Columbus decides to get this boat, right? World's flag. He's supposed to be going to get some trades and etc. That's not the point of this. Point is he gets lost. He ends up over this way. Over this way. Because he thinks the world is flat. Alright. So what he was trying to do was go down and around. Now I remember that story. Alright. Because they couldn't, because as far as they could see, they couldn't go that far. So they didn't want to go that far because they couldn't see it. Anywho. Alright, so they travel over here. So by the time they meet the aliens, this is what people don't I said that I said the aliens, the Indians. I don't know, whatever. So by the time that all pops up, they run into these guys down here. That's when all that stuff started being introduced. Remember, everybody had to travel this way, and it went that way and migrated this way. So with between the changes of how you want to put it, conditions of weather, and etc., it all mapped out over here. What people don't understand is we all met each other. We all met each other. We're still it's kind of how we're one, because it might be different culture. This basically is why we are one. I guess that's where you could say the term comes in. The mathematicals there. I don't know. Point is, that's how I think establishment. And this is why airfare comes this way and that way, and why Japan travels that way to get everything this way, because it's closer. There's so much more to explain that it's not even funny. But I believe this is my time. I'm only at 7 minutes. If there's any suggestions or questions that you'd like for AutoWare or a mentalist to dab at, let me just know, and we'll continue on from there. I'm just gonna go about what I'm doing until you guys have questions rolling in or whatever. It doesn't matter. I make music. Mike, MYKE. Don't get it twisted. Mentalist. Reverb. Nation.com. I don't know. If you feel me out on this, if real recognize real, true see true, then you know who you are, who sees what I see. I'm just only one of a few, and if I showed you the other video, the tattoo with the story behind it, you'd understand too. There's just so much to me that I don't even know about, and I'm on my own journey to find out. And the sad part is, I don't want to sound conceited or anything about it. It's just what it is. Love me or hate me, doing what I gotta do. But I don't know, time zone change. There's just so much. I got a lot for y'all, but alright. This video's done. I will get back with y'all another time. AutoWare.